Hey guys, this is Charlie Brawley. Just a real quick heads up. You're going to hear an interview with Steve, who was the guy who I did an interview, who was addicted to had a gambling addiction, and he was losing a lot of money when he first became a student. And I did an interview with him because he wanted to change his life. Well, over the past 30 days or so, this dude has been absolutely killing the game, and he's quadrupled his results, and he hasn't had a single day loss since. He's really excited to do it. Now, the reason I'm coming up early like this is because I had to capture more candid moments. So we ended the interview, but you'll hear me come back, right? Just stay on. It's going to get silent, but then I'm going to come back and you're going to hear him talk again. He doesn't know that I'm actually recording it, okay? So, and I wanted you guys to hear the really, really candid of him talking. I mean, because a lot of people still think that I'm making this up. So, and I still have more interviews coming up. But anyway, guys, listen at this. It's going to be really good. Stay tuned. It's a little long, maybe about 40 or so minutes, but it's well worth a really good interview. Talk to you guys soon. Well, hello there, Charlie Brawley back here at you with another video. This video I have on the person who I interviewed not too long ago about gambling addiction, and which is a really big issue with not just my program, but I think it's a big problem, period. And the addictions often are generated from other things beyond what you're addicted to. I suffer, at least I don't personally suffer, but I have a family member who has an addiction, and I know how those things could be. But in the last interview, I was talking to one of my students, which is Steve. He's on the phone now, and we were talking about the reasons why. And I mentioned to him that I wanted him to put his reasons why on a postcard. And because of his addiction, he wasn't being consistent, wasn't anything happening. He wasn't building his money. But since that last interview, it's been a few weeks now, he hasn't missed a day of consecutive winning. And now he's quadrupled his winnings. So not only did he get it, but he's really gotten it. And I had to put him on a really disciplined schedule and for him to get it. But I'm just really, really proud to bring him back on. And like I said, we're going to continue to do this until, maybe for another 2 or 3 more months, because I want people to see that and I want you to tell them, Steve, that when you really decide to think about what it is, your reasons why, the strategies are there, but you have got to be bigger than that strategy. And that's what Steve has done. And now he's just killing the game. Steve, talk to him real quick. You're on the line.
Yeah, this is Steve. Just wanted to talk a little bit since the last interview we had.
Right.
Charlie put me on a strict schedule. And it was hard to do, but I did it because I knew that I had a gambling problem, and this was the one way that I was going to break it. And since then, I have broke the addiction. I don't have a gambling problem anymore. I can stop when I have to stop, and I just thank Charlie for putting me on this program and helping me out. We did talk about putting stuff on a postcard, and I have it right by my computer, and I put down why I'm doing this, and the list is, I want financial freedom. I want more time to spend with my family. I want to be able to help my family. I want to be able to give to charities. That's like the top 4 things for me. And I look at that every time I get on the computer, and that helps me focus on what I'm doing. And I can be disciplined, and I don't mess up. And since then, we've increased it, the program, and I'm doing it. I mean, I'm making what we agreed on, and I stopped.
Yeah.
And that's all you have to do. I mean,
How many days? How many days consecutive are you right now?
I'm gonna say, well, I mean, we've been doing it for over a month.
Yeah, so,
The discipline, and
mm-hmm,
now we upped it,
right.
and so yeah, over 30 days, I would say.
So, how many of those 30 days did you lose?
Maybe one or two, but I was able to, get it back. I mean,
So,
just
technically, whatever your goal was, did you not hit your goal
I hit my goal every time.
every time? And the
Every
reason
time.
and the reason he did it is because I had to put him on and those who are in the program, if you're keeping up with me, then you know what that strict discipline is. I can't say it, but either you're going to do it or it's a make or break deal. But once you actually go through that part, like right now, how do you, because you were talking to me earlier, you were like, man,
I could go more.
come on, man, talk to him.
I could go more, but I talked to Charlie. Charlie's like, just stick with what you're doing.
Right.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be where you want to be. You don't need to go anymore. You're gonna make your goals. That's all I care about.
Man, and so, your income, you've almost quadrupled your income since you've done it. I mean, your bankroll because you started. I'm not going to tell them, but you started at a certain place. The last thing you showed me, you were about 3 times up, 3 times more than where you started from.
Yes.
Already, and you've been consistent. Now, here's another thing, because people don't believe you. You were telling me, I think I was asking you, why is it so hard for me to get the simplicity of this? And you said, your answer was you don't think. Oh, I don't know exactly how you said it. I think it's more or less like people don't believe it's really that easy.
We make it too difficult than it is.
Yeah.
We think it's more difficult than it is. It's so easy that it's hard to believe how easy it really is. I mean, it takes practice. I mean, I'm not going to say that I didn't practice and I'm not still practicing. But once it clicks, it's the light comes on and you're just like, wow, now I get it. Yeah. Now I get it. I mean, I can't see me ever losing.
Well, you're already 30 days up. It's impossible for the game to now all of a sudden switch and then kill you for the next 30 days.
Right.
I mean, 30 days, people, not 30 days. Okay. And you're quadrupling your minimum goal. You're at a point now you've quadrupled it. Like you're at that stage. So to say the least, man, I'm really proud of the system because there are a lot of people who don't believe this, and there's people who still think I'm a fraud.
Not at all. Not at all.
People
you are a blessing, man.
And
here's you are a gift from God. I'm going to tell you that right now. This is a gift from God. I mean, I'm a Christian and I have to give the glory to God, but it's through you that this is coming into my life. And it's changing. It's going to change my whole life, and it's going to help do what I want to do. And yes,
right.
I had to bring that up.
Well, I appreciate it. And the thing of it is that he not only is he saying this, but he has receipts. He has proof of this. So the only thing about the proof, though, is that it just raises the price. But he's been sending me his daily proof, and not only him, but my other students. And the thing of it is that I just wanted to bring you on because you are a real person. I'm a real person. The thing of it is, too, though, is that this is real. And if you are a jerk off, I have a tendency through training to spot that. Am I right or wrong, Steve?
Oh, you're right. You're definitely right.
So it comes out.
When we first joined, I mean, you have a very tight, disciplined schedule that we have to, stick with. And if we don't, then we're not worth your time. I mean, if you're not going to do what Charlie tells you to do and practice and learn the system, then don't blame anybody but yourself. Because I'm truth that this works. There's no doubt in my mind, and anybody can do it if you put the time in. I mean, you think about how much you work when you go to work. You're only talking about a couple hours a day of studying and practicing and learning the strategy to make, the kind of money that you can even dream about. Come on. I mean, do the work,
And the thing is, you literally started the same way Sam did, which you speak to Sam quite a bit, but you started from the bottom, and you had to go through losing hundreds of dollars.
Yep.
I don't know if you lost more than that, but I know you lost hundreds. But you had to go through that to now see, like, it's beautiful. Is the seeing your growth financially and seeing your discipline. It's everything. Let me ask you this question, because there's people who add to what I teach, and then there's people who take certain things away, and they add different things. What would you tell people who get into the program, but then they want to add their own little thing to it?
Don't do it. I've done it. That's how I lost my bankroll. You got to stick with the system. You got to stick with what Charlie teaches you. Don't go back to your old ways, because you're just going to ruin yourself. This is not a get rich quick type of thing, but it's steady, growth. And over time, you're going to make more than you would have doing your own system. I bought other systems, and I made money, but it was nothing like this. I mean, I made it, then I lost it, then I made it, then I lost it. This is steady. I can see myself growing this and not losing my bankroll ever again.
Yeah, and the key is,
I do have to give credit to Sam too, because he's a great guy.
Yeah,
and he's always been there. We text all the time. We talk all the time. So I mean, there's guys in the program that are there. We're like a big family. I mean, we'll all help each other. All you gotta do is reach out, and you ask Charlie. Charlie will direct you to the person that will give you the best, advice and help you in your situation.
And you've just turned into that guy, because based upon what you told me, you have totally, it clicked for you.
Yeah,
it clicked for you. And I mean, I see it in your money, I see it in everything, but your knowledge, like, you get it, you totally get it. And that's the beauty part of it. But anyway, man, I didn't want to keep you long, man. I just wanted to bring you, like I said, I was going to do this interview anyway and follow up. But I just wanted to let people know, what we're doing here is serious. It's real. You just be honest. We're going to be honest with you. And it's not just me. It's other people. I have a couple other students who are doing well. Ken is starting to, well, some people are doing so well that they're doing too much. And I have a couple, but they're still doing well, and I'm going to do interviews with them. There's good news and bad news. I'm going to be doing another interview. The mentorship is going to be cutting off soon. So if you're interested, you need to be letting me know that soon. But I'm going to be going into something a little different, and that's something I'll be talking about a little later on. It's nowhere near the mentorship, obviously. It doesn't give you the benefits, the freedom, the knowledge either. Which is really what you really want. But I'm going to be cutting it off soon. It's just that, I've been on the thing. I've been here now for 3 years. and I get mail. Sometimes I get email of people saying, I mean, I get a ton more positive emails than ever. I get negative. No one's ever called me on anything negative. But from time to time, I'll look at comments. People make some nasty comments, but it's, I do have a reputation because I do stick by what I say, and the reason why you're having the success you are, Sam is, Amal and Ken and Steve, you know, all the success is Craig. What was it, Craig? Yeah, Craig too. I mean, people are really starting to catch on. A lot of the students are, but the reason that is because the people are genuine people, and despite our backgrounds and our addictions or our our ADD and the things that prohibit us from being great, despite that, we still find a way to make it work, and that's the beauty of it. So with that is that I'm starting to form a really, really solid group, and that's one of the reasons why I'm about to close the program. So if you are interested, there is still a small window, but it is here. Thank you again, Steve. I'm going to try and do a video. The next 30 days, though, you're going to be into some nice figures at the rate that you're going, like deep, really, really nice figures. So we're going to bring that up. And I think I might even do some of the some screenshots showing like your day when you send it to me every day, showing me where you're at. We could do that and show the people that too. But anyway, until the next time, guys, if you want to email me, permutationspro@gmail.com. You can go to the website, which is not updated, by the way, but the 800 number is there if you want to call me. It's permutationspro.com. And any parting words until the next interview, Steve?
All I can say is if this mentorship program is going off, you better jump on now because it's amazing. And I would not, let it go. Yeah, that's all I can say is give it a shot. For you people that are, debating whether you should join or not, think about the money that you already blew in the casino. I blew the amount that we paid for the mentorship program. I blew probably 3 times that much. So what does it hurt to give it a shot? I mean, the proof is in it's in there. I mean, you've already seen videos of other people's screenshots showing how much they've made, and I'm blabbing on, but
no, it's all good, man.
I would definitely give it a shot. I'm so glad I did, and I can't wait to see the future.
Dude, I'm glad that I didn't give up on you because ordinary, but it was just something. I guess we had the little jokes. We used to talk and joke a lot.
I did change seats from the.
Yeah, you did.
Bar
you have. You at a whole nother bar right now. No one's sitting next to you either.
I got my own table.
You got your own table. Well, Sam may be close, but you're definitely over there where Sam is.
Yes, I'm safe. I'm safe with Sam. He's not gonna smack me upside the head.
Nah, he's not gonna. At this point, you're good. Well, listen, man. Hey, bro, I appreciate your time, man. Stay on the line. Everyone else, thank you guys for your time. Until the next time, take care of yourself. More videos will be coming soon.
Still observing.
Right.
And I learn a lot. I learn a lot.
All because you're practicing.
Yeah. You have to put the time in, man. You're not going to get something for free. You're not going to get something without having it. Good things don't come for,
yeah.
This is too good. This is about as free as you can get.
that is something, man. But like you said earlier, though, we just get in our own way. And it's so easy to get your own way. And I used to do that personally. I used to get my own way, and I used to blame everybody but me. And oh, you did this to me. Oh, you did this. Oh, you. And then once I started blaming me, that's when everything got better. And I started blaming me. And I'm like, all right, so if it's
We're
something,
in control of ourselves, man. Nobody controls us.
right,
We
take
have our own.
responsibility.
Yeah, take responsibility.
Yeah.
Don't blame it on. Don't blame it on the system and the guy that did the work and everything. I mean, there's proof that this works. So I mean, you can't sit there and say it doesn't work.
Right.
Because there's proof. There's too much proof.
Yeah, it's too much.
So you have to look at. You got to look at yourself. You can't look at the system and say, oh, this is a joke. This is a rip off. Yeah, rip off, man. I love this rip off. Yeah, it's a rip off, man. I only had to pay $3,000 to get.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. This is really. Can you believe we're doing this?
No, I wake up every morning, man. I can't wait till I don't have to work anymore.
How long you think at the pace you're going? What have you sat and did the financials on it? Do you think you know where you'd be like in the next 6 months at this pace?
I
can tell you. If you keep this current pace you're on, hold on. Let me try and pull it up here. This current pace you're on. This is the wrong worksheet.
I am actually. I'm actually moving. I'm quitting my job and I'm moving to Oklahoma in the spring.
You know what? The current pace, I think, if I'm just judging it right, I think in 6 months at your pace, dude, you're not. It's so insane. It's over 150,000.
No way.
Yeah, it's over that in 6 months. At the pace you're at, and you've been well now at this current new pace. You just have to make.
Only doing 4 units?
Only doing the 4 particular units you do. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You just have to keep that up.
Oh, I mean, unless it changes.
That
when the minimums go up, does it get harder?
Well, right. That's the whole logic behind it. It's like the game doesn't change because you changed the money.
Okay, then I won't have any problem then.
Right. I mean, how is it? What is it? All of a sudden go from 36 numbers to 46 or something?
It's just I mean, like $5 bets they're easy to do. When you get up to like 100 or 200 or 300, I mean, you're like harder. It's harder to press the button.
Yeah, you are at a pace, and like you said, you have to do it, your way. But you're at the pace that you're at. Yeah, 157,000. I had to look at my other notepad, man. I have my other stuff on my. No, in the next 6 months.
In the 6 months.
And from now to the next 6 months, 157,000 at the pace.
Oh my gosh, Charlie, you gotta be kidding me.
I'm not kidding you, and that's just at a $10 a week compound.
Increase?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Not a day. That's a week. So you just have to increase it $10 a week.
Yeah.
And you stick on that plan, you're at 157,000, yo.
7 days a week, right?
Yeah, it's based on that schedule.
Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Yep, it's based on a 7 day. But you could you know how you can manipulate that. So you could just, play extra to stave off a day. If you didn't want to do it this weekend, you just play a little extra. That's all it is. It's just time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, man.
I mean, heck, I'm doing it right from the house. I mean, on the weekends, I mean, I don't see why I can't, do it on Saturday and Sunday. I mean, I got all freaking day.
Yeah.
You know?
Got all day, brother. Beautiful thing, man. But no, man, the variables don't change. They're all the same. They stay the same. Nothing changes. The same, as I always say, the same. What you do for $5, you'll be doing for 5,000. Same process.
Crazy. That's crazy.
But why the hell no one thinks that way? I have no clue. But again, this goes back to what I always talk about. It's, for whatever reason, people don't look at this as a financial instrument like they do a job.
At it as gambling. I mean, I talk to people. I talk to my family. They're like, "What are you gonna do?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna play roulette." And they're like, "Oh." I don't tell them my strategy. I don't tell them anything. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have to work anymore. Oh, really? Yeah. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna play roulette. Oh, well, good luck on that. It's like, okay, man. Well,
right.
I'll show you down the road. I mean.
Man, it's something, dude. It's like people don't believe it, and I didn't believe it. It took me a minute to really just grasp it, to really just. I mean, even today, I still don't believe it. I still don't believe it even now. It's just.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I won't believe it till 6 months when I see the figure.
You're not gonna believe it then, bro. Like I told you, this has put me on the 19th floor in a penthouse. Yeah. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And the thing is, I don't need a single person. Like, I don't even need the mentor program.
I know you don't. That's why I just can't believe that you're that,
The only way I could explain it is the same way I was telling telling one of the other students, Eric. I was like, because he said the same thing. He was like, he couldn't believe it either. And he was like, I don't understand why in the world would you give it away? I was like, because I don't care about the game that much. It's like I care about my ability to be able to produce something on that scale. Because if I'm smart enough to do that, there's nothing I can't do. I was like, so I'm not married to the game. I'm married to the money. I was like, so if I could figure out a way to create it and figure out a way to make money using it, I mean, by teaching others and then they just pay me a percentage of it, why wouldn't I do that?
Well, I'm glad you are, man. Kyle, I am so glad.
Well, bro.
I'm telling you, Charlie, you don't know how much you've helped my life, man. I mean, and I know that it's going to work. I know that, what you said, 6 months, 100 and whatever, 50, whatever, it's going to work. It's going to work. I know it is.
Yeah.
And I'm just here to tell you that you saved my life, man. I swear to God, you saved my life. I have always thought about, ending my life because I was never happy. I didn't know what I was going to do. I did not want to do this all my life. I was, miserable. I'm getting ready to get fired because I had 2 acts, not even with another vehicle, but, I hit something. I mean, shit. It's freaking winter. You slide off, you hit something.
Mm-hmm.
And they write you up for it. You get 2 of those in 6 months, you can lose your job. And that's where I'm at right now. I mean, if I get one more accident, then I'm gone. But then there's other things too with the job that I gotta leave, man.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I mean, seriously, you have saved my life, man. And I can't thank you thank you enough. And I can't wait till I can finally meet you in Vegas and shake your hand, and man,
Wow, bro, man, I'm gonna tell you, dude, that is like, I didn't get into it to feel like I was. I just know that my life was saved. It is just so unorthodox because I'm not a gambler. I don't even like Vegas. I can't really, and in turn, I don't like the casino. I ain't gonna say I don't like Vegas. I don't really care about all that. But it has given me, it saved my life. So I can't do anything but give it back.
Right.
so so I mean, what way better than to do that? I told you about I wanted to do, like I said, just stay consistent. I want to do a Christmas party out here in Vegas and
Oh,
bring a few people out, and we just do a little nice little toast up out here.
that'd be awesome, man.
Yeah. So that's all coming up on board, man. But listen, bro, I'm not gonna hold you long, man. I'm gonna finish up doing what I've got to do here. Thank you for the
Okay.
interview, and just keep plowing. You know what to do. You got it now.
Yeah, yeah,
All right, bro.
yeah. I'm not looking back now, man.
No, no,
There's no
no.
way.
And
No,
keep. I was gonna say,
yeah.
keep your postcard. Always keep that next to you.
Oh, I do. I
Yeah,
do.
because
Trust me.
it gives you
And
your reason why.
I got more than just my postcard. I got stuff on my kitchen cabinet. I got stuff on my refrigerator. I mean, you know, and that's
Wow.
another thing that I should have mentioned when we had that interview is you got to set small goals. You know,
Mm,
just like when you lift weights, you don't go in there and lift 400 pounds right off the bat.
right.
I mean, you got to start with small goals to achieve bigger goals, and
Right.
that's what this is all about, man.
Yeah, that's just the thing, dude. It's like trying to teach people how to grow something. It's like just like the whole practice part. Like, all right, if you start a job, they're going to take you through at least 2 weeks to a month's training, and then you get a 90-day probation period if the job is worth anything. So take
Yep.
your time out to study and learn it. Even before you get the job, they still most of these jobs require you to have a bachelor's degree, which takes you 4 years of
Yeah.
study just to be qualified to go through another 90 days of training. And the only thing we're asking is just to study a little bit here. You know what I mean?
At home,
At home.
in your own, kicking back in your recliner, and you know,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, man.
It's
I never made it to college, so I've always done back breaking jobs. You know, I used to put elevators in Florida. You know, that was probably the hardest job. I had to go through 4 years of like a mechanic program in order to get my mechanic's card. You know, and just stuff like that. So yeah, man, this is nothing compared to.
man, right.
You know, you got it's all about your why, man.
Yeah.
It's all about your why. What you want, why you want it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, did you have a rough life? Did you work your ass off? And now you don't want to have to do that anymore. I mean, you got to just look back and go, what do I want?
Right. Right.
And what am I willing to do to get there?
Man, now see, this is what we should have recorded.
That's why I had stuff written down at home, you know. I had stuff that I was going to, write that I was going to say and stuff, but I don't have it with me. But that was kind of the stuff that I had written down. And I just, like I said, I was, winging it. So I forgot that stuff.
That's all good, man.
We can mention it next interview.
Yeah, we'll get around to it the next interview. But bro, that's just it's real, man. That's what I want people to see and know. It's not a fluke. If you have any type of spiritual consciousness about yourself and you know it's your time, windows like this are not open that much. And it's rare that they do. And what's that Bible verse? Narrow is the way that leads to righteousness, right?
Yes.
It's because most people will never recognize it. Most people will never see it because they don't think it could be done. They don't think it's really simple.
Right.
come to me as a child. I think come to me simply. Don't try to convolute this thing called life with all your BS that you've had in the past or all these other, strategies. Just simple. It's really simple. And as soon as you got out of your way, dude, like your world has changed. Like even your conversations changed. Everything about you's changed.
my confidence, my attitude. I used to be struggling getting my units and stuff. So when I come to work, I'm like pissed off at everybody,
Right.
Because I'm not learning, I'm not getting it. I'm not, I'm talking to like Sam and he's like, yeah, man, I'm doing good. I'm nailing it, this and that. How you doing? I'm like, I'm not getting it, man. Well, you just need, just keep practicing, it'll come. You just gotta, practice and
right.
it'll, the light bulb will come on.
Yeah.
And, one night, I prayed and I said, God, open my eyes, let me see what you're trying to show me. And that's when, wow.
Man, it just makes me feel so, man, I don't, you talk about purpose, man. It's like, I was just always wondering, most people often wonder, why are we here? Like, what is it?
Exactly.
What is this all about? And at the end of the day, if it helps, if my purpose is to help give other people life, man, there's just nothing greater than that to me. Like, that is just, you take your knocks and your bruises with it. Of course, I know I've had quite a few, but to get to a place like this, man, I'll do it 3 times over. I'll do it 3 times over because it's something out of this world.
Well, see, I think God has me here for a reason, because I've had some friends that passed away, and I always told God, and they loved life, I'm the one that didn't want to live anymore. I wasn't going to commit suicide because I was afraid what's going to happen on the other side, That's eternity, man. This is just we're just here like a twinkle of the eye,
Yeah.
Eternity's for freaking ever, and I can't screw that up.
Right.
So,
right.
I would like my friends would die, and I'd be like, why do you take them? Why do you take me and let them live? I mean, I'm the one that doesn't want to be here, but I'm here for a reason, man. And I can tell that, he's got me meeting you, meeting the system, and I'm going to be able to fulfill my purpose here on earth because of you and because of the system. And, man, I just thank you so much, Charlie.
Hey, brother, man. On that note, man, I'm gonna let you go ahead and go ahead on and rise out, man. I'm gonna talk to you later.
I gotta go to my next stop. So.
All right, bro. Well, you take care, man. We'll be talking to you soon.
All right, thank you.
Take care. Wow. Okay, so he hung up. That was one of the most realest interviews. See, that's what he does. It's like, a lot of people get on interviews and they get real shy, and then I have to record them when they're more candid. And so that's exactly what it was. And, it's amazing. It's totally amazing. But the truth is that you can get in your own way. That's very true. The truth is that he was very much in his own way. And, but he, as he mentioned, his why was bigger. So with that said, I think that will conclude the end of the interview. And if you want to email me, permutationspro@gmail.com. If you want to call me, you can. The number's on the website, which is permutationspro.com. The website is not updated. So, and I still need to update it. But as I mentioned, the mentorship's about to go off. Everything's about to actually change. Because I'm about to start exiting off. My team is building the way I wanted it to. It's taking a little longer than I thought. I do have space for a couple more, but I am going to close it. So if you want to get involved, you may want to do that immediately. There's no shortcuts. There's no freebies. So, but it is a guaranteed deal that, I do have the answer for you. It's not going to be given to you. I'm going to give it to you, but you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to study. It's just like anything else. You're going to be taught. All right. So it's not a fly by night, get rich quick scheme. It's something for you to understand. These variables, man, they're limited. Okay. And you can make a living doing this, but you're not going to go in there and kill it. Literally, you're going to make a living, but you're not going to go in there every day just turning them out. That's not how it works. Okay. So that's it, guys. Take care of yourself. Hopefully that was a good interview for you. There's more coming ahead. Stay tuned. Take care.